only here. We are all connected to the stars. We are all one. Who do you want to be?
Welcome to Gaia Intuitive's YouTube channel, where we explore topics from spirituality, extraterrestrial contact, psychic awareness channeling, and much more. Please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions. If you like this content, I would love to hear your stories. We will jump right in today, and I would like to talk about what I have always referred to as my Red Reptilian friend. So there was probably about 3 to 5 times previously in the astral that he has presented himself energetically to me, and that I knew his energetic signature. And I started having, I guess, as that progressed, I was then at one point started to begin to have astral experiences where I was being taken off planet, in which there is to a place where there is currently an invasion occurring. So the backdrop, or the area in which I have been working on this timeline, extends back roughly just under 10 years. And there are a few elements, whether I think like the backdrop and like what that signifies, we can delve into that another time. Whether they are a simulation or whatnot, a training experience even. So going back to the taken off planet experience, I was able to see many of the different types of time traveling devices or technology that they utilize, and as well the capabilities within their species as a collective, as an entire race, working together harmoniously in terms of their what they were working towards or are working towards achieving, doing that in harmony. And I probably had a number of these experiences. I mean, the last one that I had, I think, was when they showed me how that they could increase the tides and influence the liquid that they had on the surface of their planet. So after experiencing all of this in the astral, another experience that I delved into, which working in this mansion sort of house over such an extended period of time, there was always an element of needing to escape or prepare or get others ready, ensure things were taken care of. And one evening in particular, I was there and I was in a hallway and I could hear something coming. So I stood back and a number of, from what I could see, like really like at least 10 foot tall, huge, dark green, shadowy beings. And I felt a reptilian energy. They all stormed past and I tried to avoid that. So I went around the corner and I was laying down and I was very much out of my body, and I was trying to consciously kind of communicate just to breathe through and to remain quiet. However, at one point, an energy came forth and spoke to me and said, I can hear you, you know, we're all telepathic. And I realized at that point, maybe a little bit more who I was connecting with, which was a red reptilian. At least that's what he presented himself, or that I perceived him to be. This red being has horns and has more like a dragon kind of snout. I would say webbed kind of wings. The merging of energy that I felt in that moment in meeting and coming up close and interacting with him felt closer than I do to my own family here on earth. It was a very strange sensation, a very, very deep respect and desire to connect on both parts. So I have since, for quite a long time, for about a year, I was unable to get any kind of a name or star system or anything like that. And I tried many, many times. I have since come to know the name of his race. However, I'm choosing to keep that private as of this time. So after that merging and introduction of energy occurred, I then found myself laying down and he was touching my feet with his hands, or I wasn't too focused on his hands, more the fact that they were on my feet and what it felt like, which he was humanoid, reptilian, kind of armor-plated almost body. But the feeling and sensation was like he was sucking, using his hands like a suction, but it was like a wet, slimy kind of weird one, but it left nothing afterwards. And after this occurred, I was given a little bit of information and activation, and that was that. So I was left with quite a lot of information to process. At the time, I had a skin condition which was quite prevalent across my entire face. And after this interaction, it within 24, 48 hours had more or less dissolved and has never returned. Within my entire being, before I realized about the skin starting to heal, I understood that to be a healing process. I understood that what he was doing was not something malicious or negative, and I was not fearful. So the next night we went to the same location. There was a larger group of these reptilians that came past, and easily 10 foot or taller. They were absolutely huge, and as they stormed past, this red being was by my side, and I immediately saw energetically and felt energetically a giant dome being placed around myself. And he telepathically said, not this one, this one's not to be touched. And immediately, not only did I feel safe and secure, but I understood that that he had good intentions for me. In that moment, I did feel safe, but they also had respected his word and request. So that was that experience. Now, during conscious channeling or through a light to medium state of channeling, I have also interacted with this being. So more than once, but once in particular, which was quite profound, where I went into my meditative state and closed my eyes, and in my inner eye immediately, my third eye felt a strong sensation, and then a huge symbol flashed before my eyes, which I'm also choosing to keep to myself at this stage. So that symbol flashed before my eyes. I then audibly heard in my inner ear and saw in my inner eye the word activate. After that occurred, I did come out of that state and wrote that down and wrote the symbol down. I have since channeled with the energy and the direction of that Red Reptilian, whose group or who I am working with. And he is very well-intended, loving, and semi-benevolent, and willing to work with me. They enjoy the development of my psychic process, and understand, I think, that I am open to that process, and therefore it makes it work a lot easier. So they are some of my experiences with the reptilian energy, the Red Reptilian. I hope you enjoyed today's astral experience. I absolutely love telling people about these and sharing. I think it gives others as well a platform to share their own experiences and delve into things that may or may not resonate. So again, I hope you all enjoyed the episode. Much love, stay safe, and we will see you soon.